And we've got some more open doubles action for you as we bring you a match for 9th place or better in the losers bracket. It's Kris Clark, Alan Montrone on the left, Jason Wicks, Cody Byre on the right. Best 2 games out of 3, the winner stays alive. The loser would go home in 13th place. And that one's going to be sent up the table by Montrone, redirected into the goal by Clark, and it's 1-0 here in this first game. Jason Wicks, a local guy from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, team on your left out of the greater Tampa Bay area. Wicks able to find the back of the goal to make it 1-1. Cody Byre out of the Pacific Northwest. Wicks will get another opportunity here. It's 1-1 here in game 1 as Jason sets it up. That one sent wide of the goal. Rebound grabbed by Clark. Kris tried to get that one through. Wicks got a piece of it. Byre able to pick it up. Cody, a very good goalie. Clark with the rebound will again look to advance it. Kris able to block that pass along the wall. One thing about Kris Clark, very quick, very good reflexes. Wicks, who does get an opportunity to compete against high-level players here in this Dallas-Fort Worth area. That one was blocked and then skied right back into the goal to make it 2-1. 2-1 lead here in game number 1. Wicks put that one on goal. It kind of hopped back up in the air and he reacted, it looked like, and knocked it in with a 5. But it's still a bit of a fortunate play to make it 2-1. That shot on goal by Byre, grabbed by Clark quickly, advanced through the lane. Kris will set it up, looking to tie it up here in game number 1 as he rocks and then strokes it home. It's 2-2. Talked about the quality of competition for Jason Wicks. Well, the quality of competition for Clark and Montrone really second to none nationally in that Tampa, Florida area with guys like Sprademan and Yore, Dylan Marshall, Tommy Yore, Eric Hiltner. That one sent to the near side and in by Wicks to make it 3-2. Blake Robertson also in that area. Very high-level competition in Tampa. Clark will once again set it up, aggressively rock it, tried to send it down the middle, blocked and taken away by Byre. 3-2 lead here in the first game. Again, it's best 2 games out of 3. It's a loser's bracket match in open doubles here at the 2018 Texas State Championships. And that one nicely knocked up along that far side by Cody Byre. A reaction play gets Wicks a possession and a goal to make it 4-2. Jason Wicks, a guy that if you bait him, you can handle it. You show him a hole, take it away. He's more often than not going to go for that hole. Tries to go for the near hole here. Nice save there by Montrone. 4-2 here in the first game in favor of Wicks and Byre. That one sent up the table on goal. Clark had it and spun away from him. Back to Byre. Cody with a push kick. That one skies back to him after the block, and they'll again look to clear it or pass it or score it. Does get it up the table to Wicks. Jason again will set it up. You see the 3-man defense shown by Montrone. Tried to flick it to that far side. Allen was there to make the block, and then Kris there to make the steal. Cody Byre with the brush pass. Little too good. Wicks wasn't able to grab it. And back the other way comes Montrone with a nice brush pass. This one caught by Clark, and he'll set it up looking to cut the lead to 1. And he does as he strokes it home. It's 4-3. Wicks with another chance to put it away, and there's Montrone with another block up into the air and off the table. Alan Montrone will put the ball back into play. Trailing 4-3 here in the first game. Allen will touch 3 men, and here we go. 4-3 lead, game number 1, and Allen turns this one over. Wicks picks it up, sets it up, and will have a 4th chance to put away this first game. And he does as he fires it home near side. Jason Wicks, Cody Byre win the first game. They're up 1-0 and 1 game away from advancing as the ball put into play by Kris Clark. Clark nicely through that high lane. Will set it up, looking to open up the scoring here in this second game. Shot attempt far side, blocked by Byre. Up into the air and off the table. Cody will chase it down and then put it back into play. Swings and misses on a slingshot. Gets it back here. Cody setting it up in pull shot position. Slides that one up the table just wide of the goal. Picked up here by Montrone. Alan Montrone will set it up just inside that far goal line. Brings a pull shot down the middle on goal. Poked off the back wall by Clark. And again picked up by Byre, who sends it back the other way. And then it comes right back to Cody. No score here in the second game. 1-0 lead for Jason Wicks and Cody Byre. Again, Cody sends it towards the goal. Cody not a huge scorer, but very good at clearing the ball. Very good at passing. Very good at finding holes to put shots on goal and give his partner a chance to pick up the rebound. Allen looking to do the same thing here. Just looking to get Kris Clark some more possessions. Kris, a very good offensive player. And there's Byre up the table and in. It's 1-0. So Cody found that hole to clear it, to put it on goal, and then it got through Montrone's defense for the score. Back comes Clark. Kris taking a look and strokes it home far side. It's 1-1. Kris Clark, Alan Montrone fighting for their tournament lives as Wicks comes back with a pass. Sitting dead still at the center of the goal and a bit of a wiggle. Tried to bring it back down the middle. Montrone with a block. Rebound up the table and then poked through by Clark. Kris will shoot for the lead. Tried to come near side. You saw Cody with that far man on the 2 row stay home to make the block and take the ball away. 1-1 here in game number 2. Byre slides that one just wide of the goal, and he does get Wicks a possession. Jason gets a goal to make it 2-1. Clark along the wall. Kris walks it. That shot attempt blocked by Byre. And it looks like it's going to roll to a dead stop, which means Cody Byre will put the ball back into play. Cody setting it up far side, pull shot position, about 2 inches off the wall. Brings that one across, slicing it on goal. Montrone with a rebound. Allen again setting it up towards the center. Tried to bring that pull shot down the middle. Blocked and taken away by Wicks. Jason now with a possession and a chance to increase his team's lead here in game number 2. But there's Montrone to get in the way, blocking it up into the air and off the table. That's a big defensive play there by Alan Montrone. You're already down a game. You don't want to fall behind by 2 goals here in game number 2, and Allen will put it back into play. Sends that one up the table. It rattles towards Cody Byre's end. And Cody able to scoop it up and set it up again in pull shot position. That one zigzags and lands on Wicks's 3-rod. Another big possession here. Another big block by Montrone. Hart hustled after it, but it's Byre who's able to pick up the rebound again. Cody Byre has given his partner Jason Wicks several extra possessions here in this match, just from clearing the ball and putting shots on goal. Montrone tried to save it with a second effort, and Wicks with another possession and a goal. It's now 3-1. So Jason Wicks, Cody Byre up 3-1 here in game number 2, already leading 1-0. That one off the outside wall towards the goal. Byre able to pick it up. And the rebound grabbed again by Wicks. Jason, that one went wide of the goal. It would have been a good time for a timeout for Jason Wicks. It's a big ball. If you score it, you're up 4-1, and if you don't, it could be 3-2, and it is, as Montrone comes back the other way with a goal, and it's now just 3-2. Again, a great demonstration there of why timeouts can be beneficial, and he isn't necessarily going to score it, but at least you kind of hold on to the momentum. And now Mr. Momentum has started to step to the other side of the table That one again put on goal by Byre. Wicks couldn't pick it up. And here's Montrone. And Allen down the middle, blocked up into the air and off the table. Cody Byre will put the ball back into play. 1-0 lead for Jason Wicks and Cody Byre. 3-2 lead now for Jason and Cody. Chris Clark, Alan Montrone doing everything they can to try to stay alive. And there's another nice pass by Montrone. He's a very good passer back there. Gets a good read and then gives his partner balls that he can handle. And Clark's shot attempt blocked up into the air and off the table by Byre. So Cody again will put it back into play at goal. And that one Clark couldn't hold on to. Off the back pin, up the table and in. It's 4-2. It is match point for Wicks and Byre. And credit Cody with his second score of the match. Quick left hook here, and it's Clark who's able to pick up the bouncing rebound. And will look to cut the lead to one, and he does as he quickly goes down the middle. It's 4-3, and they're still alive. Wicks, though, can put it away right here. Looking to send his team on in the losers bracket, Jason Wicks. Tried to stroke that one home far side, but Montrone there to block it and take it away. Allen up the table and in, so he makes the block, he makes the shot, and we are tied at 4. Two quick ones from Clark and Montrone, and that one knocked forward and picked up by Chris Clark, who can send it to game number 3. Clark does as he strokes it home near side. 3 goals in about a minute and a half for Chris Clark and Alan Montrone, and we are headed down to a decisive third and final game, and there's a steal opening things up by Clark, who goes through the lane. Boy, did Mr. Momentum jump to the other side of the table. And it's 1-0. 4 in a row now from Clark and Montrone, again in about 2.5 minutes of play at the most. Alan Montrone, so significant in that second game and getting his team back into it, has this one, though, blocked back into the goal by Wicks. It's 1-1. 1-1 in games, 1-1 in score here in game number 3. The goals have been coming quickly here over the last few minutes. That one put on goal again by Byre. Picked up here by Montrone. Allen has it taken away by Wicks. So important as a goalie. And that one down the middle off the man and in to make it 2-1. 2 in a row from Wicks and Byre, and they're back on top here in this third game. To have an organized system back there, it is vital for goalies to set it up, not necessarily in the same time or in the same place every time. But you want to be consistent, you want to take your time, and there's Clark taking some time and then firing it home near side. You want to be very organized with what you're doing back there, and sometimes that means taking 10, 12, 14 and a half seconds before executing a pass, a shot, or a clear. Wicks for the lead. It's 3-2. And nobody missing right now. But a goalie's job oftentimes to control that tempo and execute good quality plays, whatever needs to be done in that situation. Clark's quick shot attempt blocked and taken away by Wicks. That would have probably been a good time for a timeout there. That was a big possession for Chris Clark. And Byre made the block, and it results in a possession for Wicks. Jason sets it up, strokes it home. It's match point for Jason Wicks and Cody Byre. Clark off the inside wall and in, so a break there for Chris Clark and Alan Montrone, keeping their hopes alive. But it remains match point for Wicks and Byre as Jason puts it into play. And goes through the lane with a chance to win it. Looking to send his team on in the losers bracket. Jason Wicks rattles that one in, and there it is. In 3 games, Jason Wicks and Cody Byre defeat Chris Clark and Alan Montrone to advance in the losers bracket of open doubles.